Now by this point, I've made it very clear that for me personally, I'm very bullish on ticker symbol Realty Income, and this is very apparent because I currently have over 2,800 shares of ticker symbol across my multiple portfolios. Now I've been buying Realty Income basically ever since I started dividend investing around 7 or 8 years ago, and right now hold almost 3,000 shares at an average cost of around 53 or 54 bucks per share. Now with the amount of shares that I'm currently holding when it comes to Realty Income, I'm earning anywhere from $750+ per month in dividends. But just as of recent, Realty Income did announce their most recent earnings report, which inside there's some very important takeaways, especially if you're holding on to this one, or maybe you're just planning on buying it. So in this video, we're going to go over Realty Income's most recent earnings. I'm going to share with you guys all the information you need to know, and trust me, there's some massive bullish takeaways. So if you own Realty Income or have ever thought about it, make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker that I'm constantly using here on the channel has also helped so many investors stay on track and allow them to see their dividend income in real time. Well, today I have another treat for you guys. I'm not only going to offer you my A to Z dividend investing ebook and the custom dividend tracker, but also just for a short limited time, I'm going to be adding in my brand new weekly dividend blueprint ebook to show you how you can get started with weekly dividend ETFs and add this into your investing strategy. This offer is not going to last long, so go ahead and click the first link down below in my description, and you're going to get both ebooks and the custom dividend tracker bundle. But like I said, please act fast because this won't be around for long. Now let's get back into the video. Now before we talk about the most recent earnings report when it comes to Realty Income, I did also just want to mention that if you look at the future probability as far as the interest rates coming down later on this year, there is going to be a good probability that we are going to see lower interest rates, which is going to be very bullish for REITs across the board. Now we're already seeing the reaction of this because a lot of the REITs are actually outperforming a lot of the tech names as of recently, which is pretty awesome, especially for us dividend investors. Now with lower interest rates coming late 2025 and of course early 2026, this means that real estate investment trusts are not only going to be able to utilize debt a lot cheaper for things like playing on the offense, but also when debt gets cheaper, real estate can sometimes be valued a lot more, just for the most part. But without wasting any more time, Realty Income announces operating results for the 3 months and year ended. This was as of December 31st, 2024. Now here are some of the company highlights. Listen very closely. For the 3 months ended December 31st, 2024, net income available to stockholders was almost $200 million or 23 cents per share. Adjusted funds from operations or AFFO per share increased 4% to $1.05 per share compared to the 3 months ended December 31st, 2023. So year over year, we see a nice increase there. Invested $1.7 billion at an initial weighted average cash yield of around 7.1%. Net debt to annualized pro forma adjusted EBITDA RE was 5.4x, raised $947.8 million from the sale of common stock, primarily through the at-the-market program, at a weighted average price of around $58 per share, average rent recapture rate of 107.4% on properties released. Now for the year ended December 31st, 2024, net income available to common stockholders was $847.9 million or 98 cents per share. AFFO increased 4.8% to $4.19 per share compared to the year ended December of 2023. Invested $3.9 billion at an initial weighted average cash yield of 7.4%, raised $1.8 billion from the sale of common stock primarily through the ATM program at a weighted average cost of $58.33, an average rent recapture rate of 105.6% on properties released. Now, as far as the CEO's comments, listen to this, guys. They said, "I am pleased with our performance in 2024 as we delivered a 4.8% increase in AFFO per share, representing our 14th consecutive year of annual AFFO per share growth," said Summit Roy, Realty Income's president and CEO. Throughout the year, we remained disciplined in our capital deployment strategy, culminating in a successful fourth quarter of high-quality investment activity that was pre-funded at attractive investment spreads. Our deep access to capital, global reach for proprietary acquisition opportunities, and track record utilizing predictive analytics tools to enhance portfolio management capabilities represent inherent advantages of our unique business model. Looking forward, we have positioned our platform for continued growth and dependable long-term returns for our shareholders. Now, some more important takeaways. This is my favorite part of all the earnings reports, the dividend increases. They said in December 2024, we announced our 109th consecutive quarterly dividend increase, which was the 128th increase since our listing on the NYSE back in 1994. The annualized dividend amount as of December 31st, 2024 was $3.16.8 per share. The amount of monthly dividends paid per share increased 2.5% to $3.12.6 in 2024. as compared to $3.05 the year before that, representing a 74.6% of our diluted AFFO per share of $4.19 during the year ended as of December last year. Now, just as of recent, in February 2025, we announced an increase in our monthly dividend to 26.8 cents to be paid out March 2025, which represents a 1.5% month-to-month increase as compared to February 2025 dividend of 26.4 cents and a 4.5% year-on-year increase compared to the March dividend of last year. Now, lastly, I want to talk about the real estate portfolio update. As of right now, Realty Income holds 15,621 properties, which are leased to 1,565 clients, and doing business in 89 industries. Our diversified portfolio of commercial properties under long-term net lease agreements is actively managed with a weighted average remaining lease term of approximately 9.3 years. Our portfolio of commercial real estate has historically provided dependable rental revenue supporting the payable monthly dividends. The occupancy rate is still sitting at just around 98 to 99%, and as a shareholder of Realty Income, which currently has a large portion of my overall net worth, in ticker symbol below, this most recent earnings has me more bullish and more optimistic than Realty Income than honestly I have in a while. Now, not only due to Realty Income's fundamentals, but also the fact that real estate in general is probably going to get somewhat of a lift unless there's some sort of black swan event, just because future interest rates are looking to be lower. And according to 13 analysts, a 12-month price forecast for Realty Income stock has a higher target of around $71 to $62 on average as far as share price goes. So is there more upside or is there more downside when it comes to Realty Income right now? If we're talking over the next 12 to 18 months, well, I personally am betting that there's a lot more upside, but we're going to have to wait and see. Now, all that being said, Realty Income is in the green on the 1-year time frame, which is sort of rare considering a lot of names in the market, even some super high quality ones, are having a tough year. Comment down below if you guys are currently holding Realty Income, how many shares you have. Let me know where you guys are sitting. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.